Well, hello again. Just wanted to give you brief history, I promise I'll be brief, of screening for stocks. Years ago, MSN Money had a great stock screener, but they've stopped that, and what they've replaced it with is, I believe it's opinions. Professional opinions about, they rate stocks and stuff. That's, to me, is not a screener. So that's out. The American Association of Individual Investors, they also have some screens. But again, these are preset screens. You can't really, screen for free anything that you can think of. It's got to be a preset screen. So that one's out. The CNBC screener, which I might steal from my website, is pretty good. You can create a custom screen here, but it's not quite as good as it could be. Years ago, we used to use the MSN screener, and also the Yahoo Finance had a screener, and it still does. I don't like it too much, though. Where is it? Right here. Stocks for them. HTML screener and the Java version of their screener. It's okay. Could use a little work. That's just my opinion. Okay, so that's out. Motley Fool has they have a caps right here. Caps community screener. In here you can select some things. I believe you can pick dividends. Yeah, dividend yield percent. You check it off and it opens up here, and you can type it in, or if you're really adept at using the mouse or what have you, you can try and slide those ridiculous things there. Just a quick scan for 8% yield gives me 182 results. I don't like the screener. I think it's too hard to use. Stock Fetcher is another screener. They say that it's very powerful, easy to use stock screener. My opinion differs slightly, and I don't use it because I don't think it works that well. There are some that swear by it, and in the forums they have trade they trade filters is what they call them, and that's how they do the screening. There is one that there's a lot of bravado that goes on with this. Never wrong for picking reversals. That's a pretty severe claim. Don't know if I believe it or not. In my other videos, I showed you how I used the Dividend.com screener, but again, that's pretty limited. I was using bar chart to do my screening, but the screen started coming up with different results. I mean, all of these results on the 33% return screen should show up in a screen for lower returns, and they didn't all the time. I'm still using this. I don't know how long. This is the one that I like the best, the bar chart. Finviz.com. It's another screener. I actually like this one a lot too. This would give you a lot of information about stocks and what have you. Let's just click on Apple and go to the stock page. We got it looks like the start of a Head and Shoulders formation. For whatever's that's worth. It gives a yearly performance, a dividend percentage. They don't have anything for Apple yet, even though they did just pay a dividend, or declare a dividend, what have you. I don't know. All right, but anyway, with the screener on FinViz, I just started a little experiment with what I call club stocks, and that was because I watched a video of George Carlin talking about the rulers of this country, and it's a big club, and you and I are not in the big club. And the big club is where all the big money is, and so I don't know, I was playing around and I started screening for 500% performance over the year. And what happened was I added a couple of more criteria, and I come up with a list of stocks. I also tried 300%. Comes up with this stock again because it was for 500 that it showed up, and this one here, Impact Mortgage Holdings. There's been a little turmoil in the REIT space lately, so I don't know if I'd go with that. I might. So anyway, these is ideas of how to get stocks. I'm pretty open about what I do. These just screen for, percentage yield. I mean, not yield, but percentage return over a year. And with this particular stock, the year performance, not year to date, but over a year, has been 1,117.79%. And so I called this screen the 500 Club. I have a 500, 300, and 200 club. And the reason I only go as low as 200% is because when you screen for 100% return, just return, it comes up with 50 stocks. That's too much, in my opinion. If you're looking for something. Again, now I'm talking about screening for the dividend stocks. So now I'm looking for a yield over 8% and performance for the year of 100%. And it comes up with 2. That's acceptable, I believe. If I change it to 200%, I get nothing. But again, I have presets for these, so I can look for 50%, and it comes up with a list of stocks. 30% comes up with more, and some of the names are familiar and some are new, like this one here, McClatchy, and this one here, Crexus. I believe I can make this adapt. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kind of doing this on the fly. Pennant Park, these are all new. And McClatchy again, of course. Compresco Partners LP, probably won't even consider it. Same with Brightburn Energy Partners. Heirs Capital, maybe, who knows. I'll take a look. I'm not going to add anything until the 1st of November, though, because I'm going to work on the list that I have now. And we go down to 10% performance for the year, 8% yield, we get 23 stocks. AG&C, AMTG, ARR, ARI. Those stocks don't show up in this screen. They do show up in the bar chart screen. These stocks here. So we'll be changing the list around a little bit. We might want to do that anyway because AG&C and ARR and also CYS are down for the 3-month, 1-month, and 9-day periods. To be honest, AG&C looks like it might be turning up. ARR should. It has to, really. CYS looks like it's turning back up. There are a number of other stocks that have turned back up after being down. So all is not bleak and despair. I hope this has helped a little bit with how I do the screening. I'd really like to come back to this, but if not, I can move on and go to the FinViz. Have a good day. Happy trading.